Hello my dear students, welcome to English by Heart channel, a channel for ISC ICSE English tutorial. Today I will explain you line by line Act 1 Scene 1 from Julius Caesar. Before I begin my lesson, I would like to tell you that if you want explanation for any chapter or drama of ICSE and ISC English syllabus like Julius Caesar, Macbeth, short story, poems, or from English language paper, any essay topic, notice, email, letter writing, directed writing, proposal writing, or any grammar exercise, please put your requisition in the comment box. I will take up those chapters for my next video and try to do the needful. So let us begin today's lesson from Julius Caesar, Act 1, Scene 1. The Scene 1 opens in Rome, a street. We see enter Flavius, Medulus, and some citizens. If you can see, I have written down some of the meanings in my book so that it can be helpful for you. So let us begin. Now, the first speech is of Flavius. Now, the two characters that we see in the scene 1 is Flavius and Medulus. Now, who are Flavius and Medulus? They are called tribunes. Tribunes, tribunes. Now, who are tribunes? They are, you can say, they are like policemen of today. So, they are official who look after the law and order. So, Flavius and Merulus, they both are angrily speaking. They are angry. Why? They see these citizens out on the street. Flavius, hence home, you idle creature. So, he commands the citizen, he sees few citizens on the street and he commands them that go away. Go home, you lazy creatures, you lazy creature, because they are just walking around the street without any work. Go home. Today is a holiday. There's a question mark. He's asking, is this a holiday that you're spending by roaming around the street? What you know not, being mechanical? Being mechanical is a working class. That you belong to a working class. So, don't you know that you're not supposed to spend your day idly? You ought not work upon a laboring day, working day. Without the sign, without your working clothes and your carrying the tool of your profession, speak, what trade art thou? So he is charging one citizen that to what profession do you belong? What is your profession? First citizen answers that he is a carpenter. Merulus, then if you are a carpenter, where is thy leather apron? So as a carpenter, he is supposed to put on his leather apron on a working day. And thy rule. Rule is ruler. Ruler for, it's like for measuring, taking the measurement. What dost thou with thy best apparel on? Then instead of wearing a leather apron, why have you put on your best clothes? You, sir, what trade art thou? So he asks the next citizen that what is your profession? The second citizen says, truly, sir, in respect of a fine workman, I am but, as you would say, a cobbler. In respect, in comparison of a fine workman as a skilled workman, I am just a cobbler. And as you put it, that means I am a cobbler. Now Merulus speaks, but what trade art thou? He is asking the second citizen, answer me directly. Directly means clearly. Give me a clear answer, straightforward answer. Second citizen, a trade, sir. that I may use a safe conscience. With a clear conscience, I do my work. I am a mender of worn, bad soles means worn out soles of the shoes, because he is a cobbler. Merulus. What trade, thou knave? He asked to him. What is your trade? Knave here means fool. You fool, what is your profession? Thou naughty knave. Naughty here means good for nothing. Good for nothing knave, a fool, what trade? Second citizen. No, I beseech you, sir, I beg you. No means don't be angry. Be not out with me. Out with me? Don't be angry, sir. Yet if you be out, sir, I can mend you. Now this word mend, okay, this word mend has been used as a pun, P-U-N, pun. Pun is a figure of speech. It's a literary device which is used for comedy, for fun, for humor. That means the person is speaking in one sense, but he means some other sense. Here he wants to say to Merulus, I can mend your character and I can mend your shoes. So this mend is used for both. This is pun, remember. Merulus gets farther angry. He gets more, he flares up more, and he angrily speaks. What meanest you by that? Mend me, thou saucy fellow? Saucy means rude. Why, sir, cobble you? Cobble you means repair. Repair your shoe. Flavius, thou art a cobbler, art thou? So he says, oh, you are a cobbler, are you? Second citizen, he replies, truly, sir, all that I live by I earn. With the all is a tool used by a cobbler. If you have visited a cobbler, if you have seen that he uses as a tool on which the cobbler puts the shoe and then he mends it. That tool is called awl. So this is the tool used by a cobbler. I meddle with no tradesman. I don't interfere with others' trade, with others' business, nor any affair of woman, nor woman's matter. But withal, I am indeed a surgeon. So he compares himself with a surgeon. He explains it in a medical term that I am surgeon of old shoes. When they are in great danger, when they are worn out or in bad shape, I recover them. That means I mend them. As proper men as ever trod. Proper means great noblemen. Those who have walked on neat's leather. They have been wearing leather shoes, have gone upon my handiwork, and those have been made by me. Flavius says, but wherefore art not in the shop today? If you are a cobbler, then why you are not in the shop today? Why you are out in the street today? Why dost thou you lead these men about the streets, and why you are leading all these other men? Why you have taken them out on the streets? Second citizen, truly, sir, to wear out their shoes to get myself into. So he is cleverly speaking that I have taken these men on the roads so they will walk and their shoes will be worn out so that I can get work to repair them. But indeed, sir, we make holiday to see Caesar. So here we hear about Julius Caesar. This is the main character. So he says we are definitely celebrating a holiday to meet Caesar, to see Caesar and to rejoice his triumph. Now this triumph shows a victory. That means Caesar is coming back victorious. Merulus, wherefore rejoice? So he is saying, why? Why you need to rejoice here means to celebrate. Why there is need to celebrate? What conquest brings he home? So conquest means what he has conquered, any foreign land. So what is there, what he has brought home? As a triumph, as a victorious man, what did he bring home? What tributaries? Tributaries means The tributaries means captured. Enemies follow him roam. Has he brought any war prisoner? To grace in captive bonds his chariot wheel. So, is he bringing back any war captive? Generally the enemy side, when they lose, some of them are brought as war captives, and bonds means tied to his chariot wheels, so that some money is demanded from them, some ransom, a big amount. So that goes to state treasury. So that is how the winning party helps to increase the amount in treasury. So chained, here bond means chained to his chariot wheel. Has he brought any captive bond, any tributaries, any conquest, any land, any captured enemies, any captive bonds? You blocks, blocks means blockheads. You stones, you don't have any feelings, you don't understand anything. You worse than senseless. So you are worse than a senseless thing. Senseless thing, any object. Oh, you hard hearts. That means you are so hard hearted. You cruel. He calls them hard hearted, cruel men of Rome. Knew you not Pompey? So here is another character we hear about. We have heard about Caesar, we have heard about Pompey. Many a time, often have you climbed up to the walls and battlements. Battlements means castle fort. Battlements means castle fort on the walls, to the towers and windows, you to chimney tops, to your infants in your arm, with your babies in your arm. And there have sat that live long day, a full day, waiting for the entire day, all day, with patient expectation. With patient expectation means waiting with great patience. Okay, and what expectation? And to see great Pompey pass the street of Rome. So this shows that how popular once Pompey was. So now you have to understand the history that Pompey, Julius Caesar, and there was another person, Marcus Crassus. Marcus Crassus, Julius Caesar and Pompey formed the first triumvirate. Triumvirate means three people ruling together. First triumvirate was Pompey, Julius Caesar and Marcus Crassus, Crassus. So these three people together ruled Rome, and they are called the triumvirate, Triumvirate. Now Pompey and Caesar, they were having disagreement. They were not ready to accept each other's power. So a civil war broke out, and in this war, Julius Caesar defeated Pompey, and now Julius Caesar is coming back from the battle. So here Marulus and Flavius, they are making them remember the popularity of this ruler whom Julius Caesar has killed in the battle. So they say, knew you not Pompey many a time. So how popular he was that these people only today, those who are celebrating, they are rejoicing at the victory of Pompey. Once when Pompey came back from other battle to the streets of Rome, they have often climbed up to the walls, to the fort walls, to the towers, to the window, to the chimney tops, with the babies in their arms, and have sat and waited all the day, throughout the day, with the expectation just to see Pompey, that when he will pass the victory procession, that he will pass in his chariot through the streets of Rome. And when you saw his chariot but appear, have you not made universal shout? Okay, universal shout, that means together. All of them together have given a shout, and the shout was so loud. It was so loud that the Tiber, it's a river, River trembled underneath her bank. So the river shook with those sounds, echoing with underneath under the banks, to hear the replication. Replication means echoes. Echoes of your sound made in her concave shores. Her means the river. The river. Her refers to the concave. Concave means hollow shores. I hope it's clear. So, the hollow shores. And do you now put on best attire, and now you are dressed in your best clothes, and do you now cull out a holiday? Cull here means choose. Now today you have put on your finest clothes, you have chosen this day to celebrate as holiday, and then there is a question mark. And do you now strew flowers, you throw flowers, you have spread flowers on the street, that comes in triumph over Pompey's blood. So what he has done? Now Julius Caesar, what he has done, he has just defeated another Roman. Pompey is just a Roman. It was a civil war. So he has just killed or defeated a Roman, and then he is coming back. So he has not defeated any foreign prince or any foreign ruler or any ruler from their enemy side. So there is nothing to celebrate. We are just, if we celebrate, it means we are celebrating the death of another Roman. Be gone, just get away. Get away from here, run to your houses, fall upon your knees, pray to gods to intermit the plague. To intermit means to delay. God will punish you, so you should just go now and pray to God so that you are not affected. God will punish you with plague. That need must light on this ingratitude. Need must light, surely some punishment will come down upon you. Light upon you will come down upon you for the ingratitude. For you being so ingratitude that you are celebrating the death of Pompey. Flavius. Go, good countrymen, and for this fault means that the error, that the fault you have done, assemble all the poor men of your category, gather all the poor men of like you, draw them to the Tiber banks, go to the Tiber bank, river Tiber, and weep your tears, and start weeping into the channel, into the river, till the lowest stream refers to the lowest level of water, do kiss the most exalted shore. So you go to the river Tiber, sit on the shore or sit on the bank of the river, and you cry, you weep, and you weep so much that the level of the water rises with your tears and exalted and come to the highest part of the shore. That means it touches the shore. That means until the exalted means overflows, until the kiss here means touch. The water level touches the topmost level or the brim of the river. Exalted shores, that means it overflows. The water overflows the shore. Exeunt all the citizens. Now Flavius speaks. See whether their basest metal, basest means humble, they are common people. Okay, so when they are scolded, they are made realize, they have told something, they have realized, quietly they go away. So their humble spirits be moved. Be moved means they should understand. They vanish tongue-tied without any word in their guiltness. So they have left, they have understood their guilt, they are feeling guilty, so without speaking anything they have left the place. Now Flavius tells to Merulus, go down that way towards Capitol. Okay, to go towards their capital. This way will I. So he instructs to go some other way, and he himself will go some other way. So there is this word Capitol. Capitol is a temple of Jupiter on Capitoline Hill. Okay. In this place, all political, you can say it's a Roman political life. It's the heart of Roman politics. This place, all political matters takes place. So he will go to this side and he will go to other side. What they will do? What is Flavius wants? To disrobe the images if you find them decked with ceremonies. So you can say there are big banners or big, banners or post, like in today's word we can say like posters or banners. In those days it was not that, only images, the photos, images of, if you find them, whose images? Caesar's images. If you see Caesar's images on the street decorated, that people have put on or people have decorated, then what to do? Those images, if you find decked with ceremonies, disrobe. Disrobe means tear them. If you see, means here images, the statues, you can say statues of Caesar decorated, then you just tear and undress. The disrobe means undress the statues, the decoration that have been put on the Caesar's statues. So in honor, to honor Caesar. Then Merulus says, may we do so? So he is a bit doubtful that will it be okay? Will it be feasible if we do this, if we remove all the decorations? Why? It is the feast of Lupercal. So already it's a celebration. Feast of Lupercal is actually a festival of fertility in honor of Lupercus. Lupercus, the protector of protector of the herds and flocks. So it's about fertility. It's a celebration of fertility, and it is celebrated every year on 15th Feb. It is celebrated on 15th Feb. Here it's written 15th Feb. So a day before Lupercal, 15th Feb. Every year, there is a celebration of this festival. So the decorations are already there. So Merulus is doubtful for that. Now Flavius says it does not matter. Let no decoration be hung with Caesar's trophy. Caesar's trophy means in honor of Caesar. Caesar's trophy means in honor of Caesar, no decoration should be put on the statues of Caesar. I will about and drive, I will walk on the street and drive away the vulgar. Vulgar here means the commoners, the common people from the street. So you do too. So the road on which, or the street on which you will walk. If you find any commoners, any citizens celebrating, they have gathered, they have collectively, if they are celebrating, so you go and drive them away. I will also drive them away from the streets I walk on. And where you perceive them thick, if you see them, find them in large number together celebrating, these growing feathers plucked from Caesar's wings. Why they want to do this? Because they don't want Caesar to be popular, to decrease the popularity of Caesar. Growing feathers means popularity. So Caesar have been compared to who will make him fly to ordinary pitch. So Caesar has been compared, you can see it, to an eagle bird or falcon bird. If the feathers are plucked, then he will fly at a normal, ordinary pitch means he will fly at a normal height. Otherwise, if we don't discourage people to celebrate, if he finds that he is so popular, he has become so popular after defeating Pompey, he will soar above the view of man. He will be, he will be raised to the stature of God. Okay, so he will be soaring high and above the view of men and keep us all. What he will do? And he will all in servile fearfulness. He will treat us as slaves. Servile fearfulness. So, we have to live. Fearfulness means throughout our lives we have to live in fear. Live in fear and be his servant. So now only we have to stop this celebration for Caesar. We have to decrease, or we have to bring down his popularity. He should not, come to know that people are celebrating, rejoicing at his victory. And that's all. Here exeunt, this word is used for plural. That means when Merulus and Flavius, they will exit. So this exeunt, that means they all leave the stage. So here is this explanation ends. This scene ends with the exeunt of Flavius and Merulus. So if you have been benefited, or if you think it has been very helpful, this explanation, please put it in your comment box what you need or what more I can do to improve my video. And if you have liked it, if it has been a bit helpful to you, please put a like, and don't forget to share and subscribe. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next video. Bye.